Hello everybody! So we do have the info for the free-to-play Future Android 17 and 18 EZAs, as well as the new Halloween unit for this year, which is Hacchan and Android 17. Now, we did know that these things were coming because of the V-Jump scan, but I actually think that this info was released last night, and if that was the case, I do apologize. With all of the Dragon Ball Heroes stuff going on last night, I think that this info may have fell by the wayside for me. But we do have all of the info here translated, courtesy of Goresh, so we're gonna hop right in. I want to start with the Android 17 and Hacchan because they are the new Halloween unit, and I'm gonna compare them a lot to this Halloween unit from last year, which is Grandpa Gohan and Pan. As you can see here, they were released last year for Halloween, and they are EZA'd, and their EZAs didn't even come out, like, as soon as they were released as well, you know, within the same celebration. They were EZA'd a little while after, and their EZA is not good at all. I mean, it's okay. Like, it made them mid. I hate using that word, mid, but I think mid is a decent describer for this unit with their EZA. It made them usable, but I don't even use this unit at all, so hopefully they nail it, or at least do better this time around with the Halloween unit, Hacchan and Android 17. So, their super attack, they raise attack for 1 turn, cause supreme damage with a medium chance to stun. Now, I think that, yeah, okay, so they did raise defense for 1 turn, this Grandpa Gohan and Pan. They raise attack. Raising defense is obviously better. Free-to-play units generally need more defense because their defense is just lower by default, because having lower stats as a free-to-play unit is par for the course, and, you know, looking at their passive right now, it doesn't look like they have that much defense. But the medium chance to stun is nice. I mean, it's a 30% chance to stun, so maybe Super Battle Road. I don't know why you would bring this unit into Super Battle Road, but it's a possibility. Their passive, attack and defense plus 80%, gain an additional attack plus 80%, and damage reduction, and chance to perform a critical hit plus 17% when HP is 80% or below. So, if your HP is 80% or less, you get an additional attack plus 80%, and then 17% damage reduction and critical hit chance. I would have to use the unit to be able to see how consistent that is. I don't have a private server, like I don't have access to any of the private servers that the bigger Dokkan YouTubers use to take a look at units before they're released for everyone else. But judging by how, just reading it and looking at, you know, their passive and everything, it doesn't look like it would be that consistent, because most of the time you're either going to be at full HP or you're going to be well below 80% HP. At least that's how I feel. You know, if you're in Extreme Super Battle Road or Super Battle Road and you get super attacked, you know, get hit hard, even through your item, you're most likely going to be at, like, you know, 20 or 30% HP, and then you need to heal up, or you're going to be at high health. I mean, that's going to be the majority scenario, at least in my experience. So, that only giving you 17% damage reduction as well. 17% damage reduction is not that much. It's a decent amount, it's not that much, but you have to remember that damage reduction really is only properly utilized by a unit that has decent defense on its own. Let's take, for instance, AGL transforming Goku before his EZA. With his EZA, he's a very good defensive unit, he's a wall. But before his EZA, he was okay. You know, he wasn't that great defensively. But, you know, he got way more defense from just different ways with his EZA. And he only has 25% damage reduction at max when he's Super Saiyan Blue. So, this is less than transforming Goku's EZA. And this unit is free to play, so it's going to have lower stats by default. It has nowhere near as much defense from his passive, does not raise defense infinitely, or even for one turn, if that matters, so that damage reduction may be nice, but it's not going to be all too impactful if you do have it. Like, I would not expect them to wall, especially in the more difficult content, with just 17% damage reduction. And I'm going to say maybe 110k at max defense, you know, with their full passive active. So, yeah, it's pretty rough. The 17% critical chance is pretty nice, though. I think they are a physical type unit, so you can go full crit into them and they'll still have a decent amount of additional attack in their hidden potential system. And then you'll just have quite a few crits going on, so that could be nice. They have guard activated against all attacks for the first 8 turns from first appearance. So they do have guard for 8 turns from start of turn. That's not bad. That damage reduction plus guard could be quite nice, actually. Gain an additional attack and defense plus 80% after receiving an attack for 8 turns. I don't quite understand the wording there. Does that mean that they get the additional attack and defense plus 80% after receiving attack 8 times in a row? Or just having to receive an attack for 8 turns? I mean, that's what I think it is. That is going to take a while. It depends on, you know, you're not going to be wanting to put this unit in slot 1, so it may take maybe 3 or 4 turns for them to get that extra 80% attack and defense, which they do sorely need because they are a free-to-play unit. Once again, they don't have much defense anywhere else. They're going to need that. With the full passive active, I can see them being fairly decent. I don't see them being a super wall or anything, but I think they can do okay. They recover HP with candy as well. That's just a Halloween unit gimmick, not that relevant. Their links are decent, it looks like. Courage, Android Assault, Solid Support, Cold Judgment, Infighter, Tough as Nails, Shattering the Limit. I like Cold Judgment. That is a link that, at link level 10, it gives you 25% defense. At link level 1, it gives you 20% defense. So that's a pretty big chunk of change in terms of defense. You know, if you can have Cold Judgment active, that'd be quite nice. Solid Support is also nice because... Or not Solid Support, rather. Tough as Nails. You know, Tough as Nails is good because at link level 10, it gives you a 5% damage reduction. So add that plus the 17%, you're going to have, what, 22% damage reduction? Which would be quite nice, actually. That's about transforming Goku territory, so... Those would be some nice links. Shattering the Limit's nice. 2 categories. That's less than them. They have 3. And this is terrible. This is terrible. And they got 2 categories. You can use them on Android to join forces, and that's it. Wow. Oh my god. I mean, for Android, for Androids, I guess they'd be nice. You know, you can get Android Assault active with Androids. You can get Solid Support active if you run MVP 17, the physical Android 17, on Androids, and have them linked up. You know, okay, but you know, that's just what happens when you're a joint forces unit. It's terrible. That's actually terrible. I mean, so they're not really flexible. You know, they're only going to be usable in 2 categories, and both of them are quite weak. So, you can get Tough as Nails active on joint forces quite easily if you have a unit like LR, Angel Golden Frieza, and MVP 17. That could work. But overall, they're not looking that good. They might be worse than this. Like, no, I don't know. I would have to use them. I want to reserve judgment, but the biggest worry for me is that this unit is going to EZA and be just as weak. I hope they don't EZA the unit immediately, because you guys know my policy. I hate it when they EZA units immediately because it leaves them no room to grow, and once they become weak or irrelevant, they're not going to have a way to come back. So, hopefully, they make this unit pretty good if they do give him EZA, because currently it does not look like they're going to be that good. We're going to move on, though, to the EZAs for the Future Android 17 and 18. We're going to start with Future 17 here, and wow, we have a black screen here, so much better on the eyes. So they greatly raise attack and defense, causes supreme damage. They stacked attack and defense even before their EZA, so the greatly raising attack but still just raising defense normally is actually really good. It'll allow them to do a lot of damage, and they were capable of a decent amount of damage if you were able to build them up. You know, this tech Future Android 17 and STR Future Android 18, they were actually very good. You know, for free-to-play units, they helped me get through the Android's Legendary Goku event mission, and they're free-to-play units. I ran both of them on my team. Obviously, rainbowing them, you would have to invest the orbs, but when they're rainbowed, without their EZA, they were capable of doing that type of long-form content. Granted, you have to try and let them super attack as much as possible, but they actually did have that additional chance to super attack, so, yeah, this is good. I like this. Passive attack and defense plus 100%, gain an additional attack plus 17% for each type key sphere obtained. So that's not going to matter what type of key sphere you obtain. You're just going to want to try and grab as many key spheres as possible. So it's sort of a nuking passive in that regard. Plus an additional attack and defense plus 100%. And medium chance of performing a critical hit when your team has Android 18 Future attacking in the same turn. So obviously they still are heavily focusing on the gimmick of having both this free-to-play Android 17 and the Android 18 free-to-play unit on the same rotation together. They do bring out the best in each other, so definitely they will want to be on a rotation together. A critical hit, 30% critical hit chance is pretty good, you know. 100% attack and defense is really good just for being linked together. Launches an additional super attack when there is a Hybrid Saiyans or Earthlings category enemy. I actually think they added the Earthlings part to that part of his passive. It's not just Hybrid Saiyans only anymore. Granted, Earthlings, there's not many Earthling enemies in the game, I guess, but it's just, you know, it helps. It's a good thing. It's good. This is good. I like that. I love this, actually. This is going to be a beast free-to-play unit, and you want him linked with this girl right here, Android 18. So let's take a look at Android 18 here. Greatly raises attack and raises defense, just like Android 17. Attack and defense plus 100%. Gain additional attack and defense plus 18% per rainbow key sphere obtained. So this is more similar to like LR Spirit Bomb Absorbed Goku's passive, rather than like the GT Super Saiyan Goku passive, you know, that type of thing. You know, you can maybe get 2 or 3 rainbow key spheres, you know, consistently, I guess, if you have a rainbow key sphere changer. Plus an additional attack and defense plus 70%, and medium chance of evading enemies' attack. I love that. Including super attack when you have the Android 17 Future attacking in the same turn. I love the Android 18 more because she had that dodge chance. Medium chance of dodge, 30%. It's not that much, but it's nice. You know, it's a really good, like, thing if you can pull it off. It's very nice. And it's just a bonus because you're going to be running them together anyways, so. Launches an additional super attack when there's a Hybrid Saiyans or Earthlings category enemy. So yes, once again, they can dish out a lot of damage against Hybrid Saiyans units. So, overall, I'm loving both of their EZAs. I think that Android 18 is a little bit better because of her dodge chance compared to Android 17. So, these two EZAs will be available in the EZA area that currently has the Int Future Trunks, the Int Super Saiyan Trunks EZA. So they'll just be added to his stage, so you may want to go farm him up, because I guarantee you that he will be used for both of these EZAs, for 17 and 18. So the EZAs are looking good, but the free-to-play Hacchan and Android 17 are looking a little less good. I'm a little worried about that. But overall, cool stuff, and we do know that on top of all of this, we are going to get the EZA for Prime Battle Trunks rather. Prime Battle Trunks' EZA will be coming soon as well. And I'm not sure if Hacchan and Android 17 will be used for his EZA, but I can guarantee you that EZA Future Android 17 and 18 will be required. So when these guys do have their EZAs drop, make sure you form them. Anyways guys, that's going to be it for me. Thank you for watching, and until next time, I will see you guys later.